So Caller Daddy had Rob on, Alex is going to have Leah on, and I think what is really frustrating, first of all, the fact that it's like Rob and then Leah, and it's like we don't even have confirmation of the actual winners, and also like, but that's neither here nor there. The frustrating part is that Alex is not actually watching the show. So she probably has people who do their research, talk about the show, and kind of give her information, and then she interviews. But I feel like she's not doing the actual journalistic integrity that is needed for a lot of these interviews. So she'll bring up like movie night and how like the clip wasn't actually like posted, and why didn't they bring up the clip that was posted, how she was like shipping like Rob and Leah, she didn't like call him out on the toxicness. It's just a lot of like she pulled from headlines for things and then didn't even watch the show and then interviewed them, and it's like she just pulled them for the clout but not because it, which I would be really frustrated if I went on there as a guest and like she didn't watch and she was just pulling highlights. But also as a journalist, media personality myself, there's a lot of questions that just do not get asked, and it's not like they have bigger publicists that are like, hey, you can't talk about these questions, but it's because Alex didn't watch the show, and so because of that it just feels like a fluff piece. Now, Nick did better, but he also, the VL Files, also has a history of him not watching the show. There have been things where he'll have big things where it's like big moments that happen in the season, and because he doesn't watch the show, he doesn't ask the questions that need to be asked. So you're probably like, okay, what would you do better? Well, if I had the opportunity to interview people just like they have, I would be the perfect person because I actually did my research. I watched the show. I've been covering this show. I've been covering Love Island since the premiere. So what would be great is if, you actually gave smaller creators a chance to actually interview you because they are your fan base. They've been watching from the beginning, and, some of their videos get views too. But also, just if you have a podcast and you're interviewing these people, do your research. Don't just have them on because, they seem like the moment right now, because then it comes off as inauthentic. But I've already said that about Alex Cooper.